Questioning a suspect is a safe action that never loses karma. It's a good way to get a look at a suspect's skills before planning other actions against them. So I feel like next week is going to be busy. Laonda has reported hearing scratching noises while she's trying to sleep, so some sort of animal loose in the school. The well-known best friends, Jaime and Nancy, have been conspicuously avoiding each other, make sure that nothing is dramatically wrong. Rowan is absent due to stress. So, these three. Just suspend all three of them because, hey, they are fighting each other.
Yeah, definitely suspend.
Wait. We can just suspend them.
Yep. Now, the auditorium.
Okay, the auditorium. Rowan is on break. I mean, a couple people are going there to get busy. That could lower the school reputation if it is found out. What do you think? Send these two here?
Yeah.
Okay, what is this thing? LaRonda has reported scratching noises. But who's April?
It should say above her roommate.
Roommate. Okay, a couple of best friends are avoiding each other. Did they
Wait a
sleep
minute.
together as well?
I think we need to talk to their. Yeah, send Mallory to talk to the friend, to the Hime's roommate.
Not going to let her rest? Okay.
And Vaughn,
To talk to Nancy's roommate?
I was gonna
Or
say
Beth?
Lawanda's room.
Inspect the room? She'll probably wind up being caught or whatever, but
Nope, nope.
actually,
This isn't sneaking.
this isn't sneaking. Just
And she's
inspect
good
the
observation, and that's what's necessary. So,
activity tray full.
oh,
We can only do 5 things.
okay. You know what? That's fine.
Don't send Vaughn to investigate the room, but let Mallory talk and become tired.
Maybe swap out Mallory for Vaughn.
Like this.
Yeah.
Because it receives a week's suspension. The school loses a reputation, reputation, reputation. Just, we know that they're fighting each other. Yeah. Still nothing happening there. That might be a dead horse. You don't find anything interesting, but it's close. Vaughn is absent due to stress. Suspended until my birthday. So,
Yeah.
we
Now
know
we
what they are doing, but we, like, just giving detention. So,
I would say have. Oh, right. No, they're suspended.
so nothing there. We can still stake out this place. I still say staking out is better than guarding.
Yes.
So have you stake that place out. And then,
Uh, Althea talk to Misty, and Mallory talk to Kelsey.
and Mallory talk to Kelsey.
Yeah.
Do we want thighs?
I think Thea. Yeah. No. Her observation is not great.
Just talk to, just talk to the sleepless girl and be all like, "Hey, yo, what up?"
Yeah. Talk to April.
Talk to April. "Hey, girl, what up?" Like this.
Yeah.
90 bloody 5. Nothing still. Harmony's jealous because Nancy made a new friend. It's really none of your business. But also just too close. When she hears the noises, she squeaks and clutches her pillow. It's so cute. Could April be behind the noises?
No, I don't think so. I think we need to investigate the lower dorm.
Search or stakeout?
Yeah, stakeout.
Stakeout just to see see what happens. Auditorium seems like nothing is happening like ever.
We haven't searched the auditorium.
Search the auditorium, you wanna?
Yeah.
No one's nearly sneaky enough to do
No,
that right
okay,
now.
Stealth is not going to be. Forget stealth. But still search. Who has
Vaughn.
the best of it?
Vaughn,
Okay. Yeah, then just Vaughn should search.
just search it. Okay,
Now,
talk to the other 3 people involved in things.
I would say send Mallory to talk to Nancy.
Okay, because Nancy apparently made a new friend.
Yes.
I'd say Thea to Jaime because that is be kind of important to get, and then
Yeah.
Thea for Lalanda because all that matters is like we just want to get her stats. We don't care, and even if it's only a partial, we'll probably still get oh hey, yep, there are scratches. Like we probably don't have to talk to Lalanda at all. Failure. Visibility bloody 68? Since gains a karma but lowers a reputation. On the back wall, you see a small plaque dedicated to the memory of Rebecca Catherine Lewis. Memory, could there really be a ghost here? Jaime and I are still friends, she says, but what does Jaime say? Nancy's ignoring me, and I don't know why. But that's a fail. So you totally do know why. I don't know, they're just annoying sounds. Perhaps there's nothing after all, so we fail.
I love how we gained a karma and lost a reputation, so yeah. Okay.
Okay, so y'all still suspended. I do say it's probably something in the lower dorm, but we have nothing there, and everyone's like so stressed out, like forever.
Just done.
Just do nothing for the day,
Yeah.
or else everyone.
They hate doing nothing, but everyone's stressed. Go ahead, stupid.
Okay,
Okay.
so I would love to say. Okay, if she searches the room, she will find something.
Yes.
So she's going to be found searching Lalanda's room, but it probably won't be such a huge thing. It's like, hey, there's scratching going on. We're just checking. Oh no, she's checking the dorms.
Yeah.
Okay, we might lose like 5 karma for this. But it's like, hey, there's stuff happening. Or
Guaranteed. Yeah, I'd say go with the guarantee.
Rowan?
We're not really investigating anywhere else.
Okay, but
I think
I still say Jaime, harass her.
yes. However, I also think have Vaughn stalk Nancy.
Like this?
Yeah.
Or both of them.
Oh yeah, both. Perfect.
Alright, now do we want Athena to go grab supplies or no?
Yep.
Okay. Because, yeah, getting supplies is.
This is another freaking lemon.
Fail.
That's fine.
Oh, yeah, fail the stealth. Yeah, we are going to fail the stealth. You don't find anything interesting.
Interesting. Okay.
Because if you notice, this time there's no person there. There was a person there the other time. Right? I don't know. Maybe I'm jealous. Nancy started spending all the time with Juanita?
Ooh.
Spent a lot of time with Juanita.
Okay.
High heels.
Nice.
Keep going for these two.
Yeah, definitely those two.
Thighs.
start with her.
Go to Thai's room and knock on the door.
Movie.
A movie? I guess we could. I'll just get my purse and we can go. The cinema front is decorated with posters for various films and a marquee of showtimes. See what she wants to pick? Leave it up to her?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
No popcorn, it gets grease all over your fingers. Maybe candy if you see something nice. She waves you on as she looks over the list of films. After you return with your snacks, she hands you a ticket and you proceed into the cinema together. You're going to watch a movie about a young woman attempting to win the interest of a rich businessman's son through her talents in ballroom dance. I think I've seen that movie. Of course, there's a big misunderstanding and they part with tears and anger, requiring an even larger scheme to get them back together. Happy ending comes with a dance number that seems to incorporate the entire city. I think I watched this movie with my dad. Thais rolls her head around on her shoulders, stretching her neck. That was fun. I mean, it was predictable, almost cliche in elements, but those elements were put together well. Too bad it wasn't a musical. It's even more of a show if everyone's singing too.
Can you sing?
No. I am the audience, not the performer. So anyway, thanks for the trip. Ta! And Althea?
Yeah.
Picnic? She might be fine for a picnic. We can...
Oh, yeah. Picnic.
A picnic? Well, that could be interesting. Alright, I'll meet you outside. Secluded location again?
Oh, yes.
You find somewhere out of the way where you're less likely to be interrupted. Set your basket in the shade of a tree. She arrives. Eager for privacy,
Are you afraid to be alone with me?
I'm never afraid. Althea lounges across the blanket, one elbow propping up her weight. So, what do you have on offer?
Oh, she definitely wants the fast food.
Hamburgers and fries?
Oh, yes.
Really? That's just... Really? She sighs. If you're going to eat food that tastes like paper bags, you should at least be doing it in the back seat of a red convertible. I was going to go with the barbecue, but you wanted fast food.
Oh. I completely misjudged her then. Why not the front seat?
Because I'd be driving and you don't get shotgun. That's just rude. Not yet. You settle in to eat your food. It's quiet here and the meal passes in companionable silence. So you notice Althea's attention seems to be elsewhere.
Something on your mind?
Nothing in particular. I was just looking at the trees, wondering how long they've been here and how much things have changed. A place like this, change comes slowly, but it still comes. After finishing her food, Althea relaxes, taking in the outside air. You know, Elsa, sometimes I wonder if we keep to ourselves too much. Not the council, the school. All of us, this place, they've set up as an ivory tower. It's supposed to give us the best opportunities. But how can they be the best when there's so few to choose from? All these rules and regulations, all the reputations we have to keep up. I really think the music should change for this scene, but they think they know what a proper young lady ought to be, and they try to cut everyone down until we fit that shape. They want us to excel, but only in the fields that they think matter. And there's too few of us. It's too easy to be the best. But real competition, there's no point in even trying.
What do you want to compete in?
I don't know. I don't have anything particular in mind. Maybe I should take up mountain climbing. That would give me something to work for. I've never been to Tibet. Althea climbs to her feet and stretches. Thanks for the picnic. I'll see you around. Only one minion at a time could be sent to fetch supplies or boost skills in the training room.
Good to know.
The student council has been summoned for a general meeting. Hurry up already. Some of us have things to do. Yes, we're all here now. What do you need? Do we tell everyone that we know that there's a spy?
No. Harvest Festival is next week.
What sort of festival? It's a local event open to the public. The school brings in outside vendors. There are food samples, craft stalls, cooking contest, puppet shows. That's for the lower school. I remember seeing you play the Duck Pond game last year. Well, I wasn't in high school yet then. As I was saying, it's a fair. The part that matters to the student council is the queens of the harvest who represent the changing of the season. Queens? Student council president and her chosen partner wear the masks of summer and winter and process to the stage to receive the tributes. Oh, I see. Who are you choosing, Elsa?
Oh, it's a secret.
Oh, right. Before we can get to that point, we need to concentrate on our midterm exams this week. Council members are supposed to set a shining example. We can't afford to fail. So even if you have to take time off from your other responsibilities, you must be sure to study. Everyone seems a bit more stressed out now. A lot of reports of the noise have stopped, so whoever it was must have gone away.
Okay, so it was probably an animal.
A large number of geometry students all got the exact same grade on their recent test. Is someone cheating? Investigate these 4 students. Rumor has it that a secret society is formed among the student body, and Aaron and Jean may be the latest members. Cursor returns to school and apologizes for her behavior. Compromise 5, but reputation is down. Everyone is absent due to stress because of that meeting we just had.
Yep. Well, I guess done for the day.
Okay.
Okay,
Rowan is
so-
still on break. I'd almost say done for the day again, or else people are going to be super stressed.
I would agree.
A used cheat sheet was found in class when everyone's in trouble. It's a scandal. Well, I mean, we couldn't really do anything about that.
No, we couldn't.
Okay. So, new members of a thing. So, I'd almost say, no, just question, because last time it was just a poetry club. So, I say we send a couple people in here. Question matters. I'd almost say just question one of them and see what kind of vibe we get, right?
Yeah. Well, I was gonna say, have Vaughn speak to Juanita.
Alright.
And Rowan to the training room. And I think that's it.
Just this? Alright.
Yeah.
I'm part of a new poetry club, but it's a secret. Can't tell you anything more. Of course I'm friends with Nancy. Isn't she lovely?
Yeah.
I wish you could take out the social and the intimidation and just...
Wait, can we?
No, I tried.
Oh.
I'm gonna put Nancy's new friend Juanita downstairs. It's a scandal. We're so gonna fail this game hard.
God.
But we succeed on this. Time plus 1 day. And we gained a skill point. So there's actually nothing to do here. We could send
Alright.
Rowan in for training and someone in for supplies, but that's about it.
I'd say, yeah, Althea for supplies. And you know, let's send Thea to get training. Let's just give her the 1 point in red.
Really? You don't want to put Rowan up to a nice 45?
Okay, fine.
Okay.
Ooh. Alright. Well, I guess we're done for the day.
Okay, she's busy because we already got her everything from her.
Althea. Open night copy that.
Open mic? Are you a performer, Elsa?
There's only one way to find out.
Clever. Always keep them guessing. Alright, you've got my interest. Lead the way. The coffee house is a warm, intimate space filled primarily with students and young professionals. The two of you in your white uniforms stand out, but not enough for anyone to really notice. Thea signs up for a performance slot while you order the drinks. When her turn comes, she swaggers onto the small stage, wraps her hand around the microphone, and draws it close to her lips. My love is like a red, red rose, a rosebud wet and tight. That's not the way the poem goes, but the lady knows I'm right. Her petals' feathered edges bloom along my tracing touch. Her perfume gently scents the room, but have I said too much? She continues in this vein, all smoldering glances and innuendo, the eyes is eating it up. When she finally finishes, they drum their feet against the wooden floor and cheer. Athena takes a seat next to you and grins.
Who was it about?
No one. Everyone. Doesn't matter. Your turn.
Fine. Watch me.
You take your place at the microphone.
Oh, wax philosophical.
You pull up some points of discussion from a class lecture in philosophy and expand upon them, avoiding the temptation of false profundity in favor of reasoned analysis. No! Do the false profundity. That's why you're here. Tarlis doesn't get cheered, but at least a few of the audience members seem interested in the subject. This performer marches on the stage and you return to your seat. The rest of the show is unremarkable. Well, thank you for a very interesting evening. I'll see you later. Load increases by 5.
Okay.
Rowan, I like Rowan.
Yeah, Rowan.
I think she would like the planetarium.
Oh, yes.
You want to take it there?
Oh, yes.
Does it cost money?
I'll buy your ticket.
You shouldn't. Well, if you want. Alright, we can go. You head to the Science Museum where you bypass the super high definition movie displays to walk into the large empty planetarium. We can sit together. Search for planets, dry but knowledgeable. She's far more pleasant to listen to than your own physics professor. As best as you can remember the introduction, she's a head researcher at an East Coast university. You wonder if she'll ever see an exoplanet with her own eyes. Outside after the show, you catch Rowan yawning out of the corner of your eye.
Did you enjoy it?
It was alright.
You were bored, weren't you?
I was distracted.
What were you thinking about?
People. Person. I was imagining and thinking about a story and my mind wandered.
What sort of story?
People from other planets, and like if you found out one day that you were from another world. Sorry, it's dumb. I think we should go back to school now. On Sunday evening, someone knocks on your door. Yeah, hi. Look, we should talk. Is she the traitor?
Would you like to come in?
No. Let's go for a walk, alright?
Fine.
If she stabs us and kills us, come with me. Althea leads you out to the grounds far away from other ears. Look, I don't have anything against you, alright? I'm not mad about you being president or anything that happened when we were young or anything like that. This isn't personal.
You're the traitor, aren't you?
You'd already figured it out, hadn't you? You always were too smart for me. Before the semester started, I was contacted by someone. I can't tell you who. We've never met. We used email, intermediaries. That was part of what made it interesting. They made me certain promises in exchange for my help to undermine the reputation of St. Claudine's.
Why did they want you to do that?
I never asked. I was too focused on the fun I was going to have playing Cloak and Dagger. And so, I've been working against you.
And you still claim it wasn't personal?
Betraying the council wasn't about you. It would have been the same no matter who was elected president. Telling you this now, that's personal. She seats herself on a rock, legs casually askew. I don't know how I feel about you, Elsa. We have so many years of history together, and most of them are meaningless. But I can't dismiss you. I can't treat you like you don't matter. I can't flirt with you and throw you away. You knew me before I even knew who I was. Back when I was just a bully who was too tall for the playground. The more we spent time together this year, the more I feel like I should have gotten to know you better. I can't change the way things have turned out, but I owe you the courtesy of telling you the truth. She shrugs. So, kick me out of the student council. They can't blame me for not doing any more after that.
Not the top action. No, fine, I will. Yeah.
Fine. Yeah, see, that's... No. So, good night. On that note, she leaves you alone. You can tell what skills will be used in action by looking at the small icons on the sides of the button. The left side shows the skills your minions will need, and the right side shows the skills the target will use.
Okay, well, I will just say this. That makes me think that it's not random each time, because now that's a good explanation as to why she didn't want to be president.
I mean, she already gave a so-so reason earlier. I would like it if it was random each time, and if the case is random each time, as opposed to literally the same story every time you play the game. So I kind of want...
Twice we got the poetry club one. It makes me think that those are somewhat randomized.
Yeah, like, that's what it seems like.
Alright,
That...
general meeting.
So I kind of want to play through this game again, just to see if it is different. Okay, Lisa, I'm here. What did you... Miss Talmage? Good morning, girls. I'm glad to see that you've all arrived on time. We have a serious issue to discuss today. As I'm sure you're all aware, this has been a challenging year for St. Claudines, especially within the student council. There is a reason for that. One of you is a disgrace. The floor is yours, Elsa. She puts her sunglasses down to, like, stare at you. Then she just, like, puts them back up.
We gotta be honest, Althea's the traitor.
What? Game and match. Looks like I lose. In order to preserve the reputation of St. Claudines and the authority of the student council, the traitor will be stripped of her position and expelled. Expelled? No, wait just a minute. Please report at once to the headmaster's office. The rest of the council stands stunned as one of their number is cast out. We have some more pleasant business to conduct today. Oh gosh, plot twist. Athena is actually the jester, and this is how she wins.
God.
This weekend, St. Claudines will be hosting the annual Harvest Festival, ruled over by the Queens of Summer and Winter. Also, have you chosen a partner to stand beside you as your fellow queen?
Oh, Thea, for sure.
Excellent. I'll see you both later this week for your costume adjustments. Now, you better all get on with your schoolwork. After that, the others leave the room quickly and silently. Only Thighs remains. So, you really kicking my sister out? I guess if she did what you said she did, maybe I didn't know her as well as I thought. I'm not holding a grudge or anything. She deserves it. Of course, I'm sure you can appreciate the differences between us. That's why you chose me as your queen.
You gotta love the
Transition there?
yeah. Well, it just also just very clearly just double connection to the situation.
Yes.
Anyways, yeah.
Ta-ta for now. New assembly is called to announce Athea's expulsion and make her the scapegoat. For any mistakes the student council has made this year, the council gains 25 karma. We're putting all of the blame on her, just like how the school board wants to put all of the blame on us.
Oh boy.
They're using us as a scapegoat, so we used her as a scapegoat.
Wait a minute.
What's up?
Who hired her?
We still don't know.
I'm thinking it's the principal,
Why?
the headmaster. Anyways,
It's
my thought at the beginning was she's the traitor. Anyways,
hey, we solved a thing. We got a star rank and 5 skill training points, but what's the point of more skills? Now that Thea has been expelled, her room must be quickly searched for clues about her fellow conspirators. Aubrey and Jacqueline came to class recently with suspiciously similar entries that they've been fighting. St. Claudine's will be hosting a play on October 31st. Katrina will be performing the lead in the auditorium. Make sure nothing goes wrong. Okay. I kind of want Rowan to be in training just to get, stuff up.
Yeah,
I'm thinking observation.
I would agree. So train her observation.
Okay, so these two. No, wait. We have one less person now. Everything's shifted. If this is the same thing as before, I don't actually... Wait. No, we have to stalk if it's the same thing.
Yeah, stalk. Yeah, stalk one of them.
With Mallory?
Well, Vaughn is actually best for stalking.
Which is weird, because that's 30 versus 20.
But stalking is also stealth.
Yeah, no,
Sorry,
see...
also observation.
No, it's just stealth versus observation.
Oh, is that what it is? I thought...
Yes. No, ours is on the left. The one they are using is on the right.
Okay, I haven't figured that out yet. Okay.
Okay,
Mallory.
there, and we'll have you question you. Wait, what? Katrina will be performing the lead in the auditorium. Thighs just talk to Katrina.
Yeah.
Don't need to do anything else. Just be all like, yo, do you think anyone's trying to do stuff about us?
Okay. All right. Training observation. Perfect.
She found out. Oh, sorry. We had a really enthusiastic air hockey match the other day. I guess we got some bruises.
Okay. Good.
And we just take her out of wood. 2 more skill training points. Oh, of course. Don't worry, if anything goes wrong, Erica can take my place.
Okay. So.
Okay.
I think we should. Okay, so Rowan needs to
Search the room.
Take the gloves and the sunglasses.
Okay. So. Question you, yes.
Now, I think.
Search the room.
Really?
Just, I don't know, in case someone put a trap or something? What were you thinking?
I was gonna say guard.
Got it? I mean, if they're doing anything, they won't really do it until, like, the end of the month, right?
Well, that's
Like,
why.
just
Well,
before.
it's in 6 days. I would say we want someone guarding it every day.
I don't...
So I would say put Vaughn, not Vaun, Thea on it, just because Vaughn let her de-stress a bit.
Let Vaughn de-stress, not search closet?
Yeah, we're good.
Okay. You find several suspicious emails, which must be from Athea's contacts. However, the senders never give the real names. The contacts seem very interested in the Harvest Festival. I heard a rumor that Katrina is planning to sabotage the play. Sounds worrying. You may now detain Katrina. That she's planning on sabotaging it herself so someone else can take over and she doesn't have to do it.
Okay.
Now, there's a method to communicate with the trader's mysterious contacts. Can they be lured into a fake meeting before the Harvest Festival this weekend? Mislead. Interesting. Okay, so we were told that you are threatening stuff.
No, it definitely has to be detention.
Just detention?
Yeah, but Thea for
I
sure.
mean, same odds. Just put her in detention. What's up
With the high heels.
with the high heels? All right, just give her detention. Give her detention. Well, see, here's what I'm thinking. Erica just said that's like Erica says that Katrina tends to sabotage the play, so giving her detention, or we could just harass her and be like, "Hey, yo, we heard stuff." And she's planning on sabotaging it.
However, with the internet, it's green and black. Which, oh yeah, them together. Yeah. Okay.
And I just want to look for more supplies.
Okay. Sounds good. Let's see what happens.
Slugs all through detention.
Oh.
98. You convince the mysterious contact to meet the trader on Saturday before the Harvest Festival. A crystal ball. Okay, so now it's Thursday. That's why I was saying just harass her.
Yeah, you're right. Harass her.
Um,
And maybe have search the auditorium. Yeah.
so there isn't really anything for Mallory to do.
Yep. Looks good.
Screw her, how but isn't she overreacting? You may now suspend and expel Katrina.
Oh, but no, that's what she wants.
I mean, again, we could just. Should we have just talked to her about it? It's like, yo, we're hearing that you're like planning on doing this. Why don't you just officially stand down from it? You don't see anything unusual. Find fashion advice. So this is the last day. So she is very much planning on doing this stuff. But why is she... Yeah, she's planning on to sabotage the play. And she says that, like... Forming the lead in the auditorium.
Is there anything on the next page?
Rowan Session found nothing strange about it. So she's planning on sabotaging... that Erica could replace her if needed. Like, we could, you know, if we suspend her, then Erica will be going on. Does Katrina think that Erica would fail it? Like, what is... We still don't know what Katrina's doing. Questioning her might be the best answer.
Yeah. Mallory with the fat. Oh. Yes. Good.
And just question her. It's like, yo, we heard all this stuff. Talk to us.
And...
I don't think we necessarily have to do anything
to
else.
Guard the auditorium.
Just guard it? Both of them?
No.
Because she has more observation.
Stake out. No, yeah, no guard. Just guard.
Both of them, because 50 is better than 30. And it is, like, apparently the last day.
Well, it's on the 31st is when it is.
Well, there's a weekend. We don't do anything. Nope, still just saying that Erica can take her place. We are getting nothing extra. We got nothing. At the end of October, the city gathers at St. Claudine's for the annual Harvest Festival. Patrons, alumni, and their families, parents hoping their daughters will earn admission or greeting the students they rarely see, those who appreciate organic foods and handcrafts, and those who flock to free entertainment. The main stage hosts a number of small performances throughout the day, but the unmissable event is a tribute to the queens of the seasons, you and your partner. Two of you have a little more than an hour yet before you're required to report to your duties. Think there's anything worth seeing? Hope they brought their best for their queens. Anyway, did you want to look at something?
I mean... Kinda gotta go with the duck pond game.
Honestly, Elsa, that's for little kids. I suppose it might improve morale, I suppose, to show that we support our vendors. I suppose I can allow you to drag me along. Despite her protest, Thighs beats you to the betting pond and fixes the floating ducks with a penetrating stare. Here, ducky ducky. She fishes her choice out of the water and flips it over. Red dot, that means candy, right? I want one of those ring suckers. She tucks the prize away and hands over another coin to play again. Blue dot, jelly bracelets, you can keep it. Unless, Elsa, do you want it?
Sure.
Well, there you go then. Seems so point you playing for yourself as Thighs keeps taking more turns and handing you any prizes she doesn't like. After you've had some time to look around the festival, you report backstage to be helped into your costumes. The themes of summer and winter, harvest and renewal remain the same from year to year, but the specific costumes are tailored to each royal pair. There will never be another exactly like you. Your golden decorations are slowly warmed by the heat of your skin, looking rich and solid in contrast to your partner's wispy veils.
Yeah. Of course she was going to be the winter one.
Of course. You can hear the announcers on stage proclaiming your entrance. It's time. The announcer continues, your harvest queens, Elsa Gabrielle Jackson and Thighs Alulia Canales. Now it is your job to stand and smile while the attendees present to you their tributes. Students and other guests only bring flowers, but you'll be getting a pile of gifts from the various stall holders. For this moment, you and Thighs are the queens of all you survey. After the festival, your minions report on the outcome of the meeting with Althea's mysterious contact. A strange woman arrived looking furtive. She wore thick gloves and carried a lumpy duffel bag. However, she quickly sensed a trap and fled between your minions who could question her. The only information they managed to obtain was her license plate number. Whatever her plans were, they were thwarted for now. Log one at the top of it. Yeah.
Okay. So, there is a thing today at the play.
Yes. The mystery woman's description and license plate number may be possible to track down her identity. You may now search the internet. Usual number of students have been missing class due to illness they don't seem to be faking. Investigate. Rumors indicate that there may be a gambling ring at work in the school. Check out the physics classroom for evidence. Whew. Okay, so we think that Katrina is going to sabotage the play. Harassing her did nothing. Stalking her might be the only answer.
Okay. Stalker. Yep. I think we should. Okay. And I think. What is the internet? Inspect. So Vaughn.
Alright, so these two are sick, and we think there's gambling, but we'll wait for Rowan to deal with physics. These two, I say, question and question, because we're bound to get the exact same thing yet again.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah. Okay.
Just this?
Done.
Happy
Yep.
Halloween. Does seem to notice you following her around, but you don't learn anything. Oh, gosh.
Oh dear.
That is a big roll. Last thing I ate before I fell was a slice of sausage meat that I had to miss my religion class. Missed my civics class today. You may now search the civics classroom.
Okay.
But we didn't do well on...
Different classes.
Oh, yeah. So this might be a real thing this time. Was last time was specifically they missed the same class. Envelope is sending this address to Elsa Jackson. As before, no return address. Careful not to mar the printing. Slide the edge of your school engraved letter opener into the crease and cut the envelope open. Other tear stamp black card, strip of paper so flimsy you can almost see through it. The printer that ran this must have been almost out of ink as the words are faded gray. Friday, November 4, 5 p.m. Old Forest, come alone. Does this have something to do with Althea? Perhaps on Friday there will be answers. Katrina fell ill before the play, so Erica took her place. Afterwards, Katrina accused Erica of drugging her. It's a scandal.
Oh.
So, we took Erica at her word, but she could have been lying.
Yep.
Yeah, we should have pushed more on her.
Yep. Yep.
And that was bad.
Yeah.
Okay, so I don't think anyone can inspect enough on the internet. So internet is not going to help us. All right, so I say check the cafeteria
I agree.
and then gambling stuff as well, civic stuff. Mallory, check the supply closet.
Okay.
So we failed on both of these, I'll point out.
Yes. Yeah. And I would say have her stake out the physics.
Uh, I think guard would be better because stakeout she has to stay.
Fair, fair. Yeah, guard is better.
Just guard the physics. Yeah, lose one karma.
Well, we'll do that.
You don't find anything, but it's close.
Yeah.
Success, but exact same story. After a while, you are approached by a blushing girl who promises that the incident will never occur again. Mysterious, but all's well that ends well.
Okay. Okay. Rowan needs a break.
Yeah.
But I hate that the internet seems to be the only thing that we could use, but it's just like we don't have the.
I want to
No,
actually.
no. Rowan needs to train more observation.
More observation, absolutely. And just let both of these sit around do nothing. Because, I mean, we could harass one of them, but that might lose us karma.
Yeah, let's just sit.
More observation.
Ooh, perfect, and yeah.
Okay,
I
so
don't know how observation is going to help. You know, a stethoscope is going to help on the internet, but
still 0% chance.
yeah. Well, then instead, a cafeteria with the stethoscope. Yeah, there we go. And yeah, let's. You know what? Just for the heck of it, have Thea, examine civics and Mallory examine chapel.
I mean, we're going
Oh,
to lose karma.
This is searching. Never mind. Never mind. Yes. Nope. Nope. Done. We're done.
Bloody.
Bloody what?
Oh, no, that's right. They saw us, right? I thought we failed our observation. It's like, how? Nothing. Nothing in the cafeteria. We succeeded, but nothing. Well, that could help.
Ooh.
It was just a bug going around. The outbreak has passed.
Oh. Okay. Cool.
It's the night of the mysterious meeting. The invitation said to go alone, but we can't send Rowan. Send them out to the old forest with a hall pass.
Yeah.
Her stealth and her
Stay out.
observation.
Hmm?
Or should we send just... Okay, yeah, her stealth with her observation. So 45 and 40.
Yeah. Yeah. I say that.
Or these two and send Vaughn to the supply closet.
No.
It would be a bit less. No, send both of them.
Yeah.
and then just done.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, shame we couldn't send Rowan on the final thing. Should have been a big help. Chance 1, 54. You hide yourself and watch quietly, but no one arrives. As while you search the area, but the only clue you find is another black heart stapled against the bark of a tree. What's going on?
Huh.
On the weekend, humans have the chance to relax and unwind. Stress is reduced by 10. Among the many gifts received as part of the Harvest Tributes was a pair of free tickets to a traveling carnival. This is the last week they'll be in town. It's only appropriate to share them with your fellow queen. You find yourself standing at Thea's door. Oh, Elsa, what do you want?
Carnival tickets. Interested?
What? Oh, the festival. Those carnival tickets. I saw them in the tribute listing. I never forget what belongs to me. Us. Belongs to us. So if you'd like, I suppose we should go. But the booths of the school harvest festival tended to the sedate and sophisticated. The little Candyland carnival is a melange of flashing lights and hawking vendors. Thuds and shrieks of laughter advertise in nearby bumper cars while the Ferris wheel turns slowly overhead. Thighs at your side pays little attention to the noise and the bustle around you. With every step, her pace slows. Now that we're away from school, about Althea.
I'm sorry I had to expel her.
Ugh, you should never be sorry for that. She used the whole school like it was some kind of game. Why should she get away with everything just because she's charming and popular? It serves her right. So you're saying that you aren't going to try to do the same?
Uh-huh.
Our parents were talking about pulling me out of school as well so they can send us both somewhere new and claim that it's better than St. Claudine's, but I wouldn't let them. This place is mine now. Just watch and see. But enough about my family. I'm sure it only makes you jealous. This is a fair, right? Let's have some fun. She marches off towards the Ferris wheel, forcing you to hurry to keep up. Wait your turn in line for the ride, then take your seats and wait for the metal bar to lower and secure you in place. A few minutes later, you are lifted up into the air. Thighs looks out over the view below with apparent satisfaction. All those people look like little dolls from here. You could sweep them aside with one hand. You called me a doll when I was little, Elsa. Do you remember? I have a feeling that if we say your parents dressed you like one, she'd be like, no, that was my own choice.
You were adorable.
I was pretty. Adorable is for ducklings. No teeth. I won my first beauty contest before I could walk. I was the most beautiful baby. My mother mailed in my photograph on a whim. I still have it framed in my bedroom. When I was old enough to understand what a pageant was, I wanted to compete again. Prize money meant nothing to us, of course. It was the clothes and the attention I wanted. My sister said that when she and her friends, like you, were at the house, I would keep coming into the room in different dresses and parade around. Then Althea would make everyone applaud for me. I don't remember all of it, but it sounds like something I would do. But when I started school, that all stopped.
Didn't have time for pageants anymore?
You're allowed to take a certain amount of time away from school for competitions with a national aspect. Nikki used to, for skating. So I would have been limited to only a few pageants if my parents hadn't thought my education more important, but that wasn't the part that mattered. It was how people treated me. Grown-ups loved me. Strangers would stop us in stores to tell my parents what a beautiful child I was. But kids at school? Kids my own age? The sheep, all of them. They run back and forth in a group, and they never think about anything. They hated me for being pretty, until Althea said I was hers and no one was allowed to touch me. Then they were jealous of me for having such a wonderful sister. And then a few years later, everyone wanted to talk about clothes and makeup again after they'd made fun of me for that in kindergarten. All of a sudden, they wanted to be my friends so that I could make them prettier. Not the top one.
Want to be popular?
The ride's almost over. Don't miss it. Once you disembark from the Ferris wheel, Thighs immediately sets off in search of another attraction. She insists that you absolutely must try the chocolate-dipped Belgian waffles, and then weaves through all the souvenir stalls to issue stinging indictments of their quality. After that, a round on the spinning teacups. Finally, she pauses in her rush from one place to another and looks back at you. Was there anything that, you wanted to see?
You? Damn it. None of these are. Yeah, not really.
Then why'd you come here in the first place?
I wanted to spend time with you.
We've already done the things I wanted to do.
Yeah, no, I want to spend time with you.
Well, you should still have a plan. But you don't, so I will. Follow me. Spend the rest of the day at the carnival together. I think it is very appealing in a person to know what they want.
Okay.
Oh, well past curfew on Sunday night, you hear something tapping at your window. Is it that bloody raven again? A scrap of paper is taped to the glass, fluttering in the chill night breeze. Opportunity knocks. Old Forest, come now or be left behind. And beneath it, a black card with that telltale carmine streak. You can just glimpse the dark outline of a figure slinking across the grounds toward the forest. It's no time to rouse your minions. If you don't follow now, whoever that is will get away.
Oh, we gotta do it. Into the woods.
And then we get stabbed. You slip on your shoes and follow the figure into the dark. Your shoes meet fallen leaves, not with a crunch, but a squelch, rain rising from its grave to drag you under. Your white clothing shines like a signal flare in the moonlight. Your summoner should have no difficulty spotting your approach. Hey, it's the person from the game.
What do you mean from the game?
From the advertisements. This is the Black Closet person. Like, this is the person, like, on the cover.
Oh, okay.
Or at least, you know.
Yeah.
Elsa Jackson, you have been tapped.
For what?
Membership. We wish you to join our ranks. The Red Mask Society is a sisterhood made up of those who are clever and powerful. We position ourselves so that we may help one another. We can ease your matriculation to the university of your choice and ensure the advancement of your career. We can be of great use to you if you are of use to us.
What does a secret cabal mean with a high school student?
An intelligent and ruthless high school student with the potential for greatness. Actually, no, we suck!
We kinda do.
You have passed the first test. If you complete your induction, you will have access to far more than a handful of student minions. Our members are placed in corporations and governments around the world. But their identities, and my own, must remain secret until you have earned your rank.
What do you want me to do?
A simple task, well within your powers as student council president. She tosses a thick envelope onto the ground between you. This is your assignment. Complete it and you will be rewarded. Fail and you will be punished. With those words, she vanishes into the night. So, do we just take this envelope and give it to, like, the principal and be like, hey, yo, I found thing.
Hey, well, let's see what it is.
Veterans Day and Thanksgiving. You can assign more than one minion at a time to perform a task. The skills will not be added together, but the highest skill held by either girl will be used for the challenge. Well-known best friends have been conspicuously avoiding each other. Make sure nothing is dramatically wrong. Petrova, daughter of a critical donor to the school fund, is in danger of failing history classes. Must be prevented. The Red Mass Society demands that Catherine be convinced to drop out of St. Claudine's by November 25th. It should look like it was her own idea, not your doing. Begin by separating from her friends.
Oh, God. This feels like the game has taken a real turn here.
Yes.
This, I think, is a good save and stop point, you know?
I don't think we can save. We can only save on the weekends.
Well, we just finished a weekend.
Yeah, but I didn't select save. You can only save, like, at the start of the weekend before you decide to date anyone. We haven't been saving.
That's a habit you really need to Anyways,
Okay, so we need to talk to Petrova. I really wish we could get a fifth person. So I'm thinking we ignore the Catherine thing.
why?
Ignore the Red Mask Society.
Again, why?
I mean, why? Like, we don't have any reason to believe that this is accurate, that they actually have our best interests, that they're not just going to, like, say, hey, you kicked this kid out of school for no good reason, blah, blah, blah. Like, we don't know that they're not going to stab us in the back immediately afterwards, and we don't know that, like, they're actually who they say they are. All we, as far as we're aware, it's just some random student who doesn't like Catherine who wants to get her kicked out of school.
Okay.
Like, we have no reason to believe that any of that is actually authentic, and frankly, we should go to the principal and tell her about it.
Okay.
So, these two are suddenly not seeing each other, so let's talk to both of you. And let's... Okay, let's send you to search the room. We'll probably be caught, but we'll also probably find a thing. Okay?
Yep. Yep.
I don't care about my grades. Okay. Gardeep is annoying Kishma. I think Kishma is jealous because I've been spending time with other people. Not jealous, but she says that Gardeep has been ignoring her. So we have our answer. You quietly search the room. Finally, we don't get caught for once. You find what should be her history notebook. It's blank. She's not even trying. Okay, okay.
So she needs to be harassed. Thea, wooden ruler.
Okay, I was thinking like stalking her to see if she's doing anything else. Do you want to just search the history room? If there is something there, we'll find out.
Sure, why not?
Just to see. Okay, so we already have the information between these two.
But we can't persuade them. I think we need more information.
Had a friendly chat with Gardeep. She was confident in her skills. Gardeep said that Kishma was jealous of her other friends. Kishma claimed that Gardeep was ignoring her. Do we... I mean, we can't just harass them.
No. I think question Anne.
Question her? Just... boom?
Yeah.
Do we also question Jackie?
Yeah.
Just get her out there.
Yeah.
I'm really enjoying this game. Okay, she clears at me. Maybe I want to fail. Did you think of that? This is bad. How do you help someone who wants to fail? You may now detain, suspend, and expel her. Imagine just running through and just expelling everyone as soon as you get the chance to do so. How fast would you just be expelled yourself? According to the teacher's notes, the best student in the class is Missy. Maybe she could tutor her? You may now persuade and harass Missy. Don't know what's going on. It's not my business. You know what, Anne? Fine. Kisma's jealous because Guadalupe made a new friend.
Okay. So we need to harass Kishma.
Yes. Thighs? Okay, 40 with 40. 100% chance of proper harassment.
Oh, yes.
Okay, so.
Next, we need to persuade Missy.
So persuade is just diplomacy.
Yeah.
Just persuade you. And we could give Rowan the day off.
I was gonna suggest train.
I mean, we have one train point.
What is needed for internet? Yeah.
It's observation. We need another, like, 20 points to tie it. We could just
Okay.
let her rest because I don't want to spend her a day for 1 point.
I yeah.
So that doesn't
We'll
lower
let her rest.
stress. Okay, I admit it. I'm jealous. Guadalupe has started spending all her time with Judith. Okay, I'll offer to study with Pelchova. Too close
Okay.
to call, but that sounded like a success. Pelchova refused Missy's help, and Vaughn is stressed out. So now we can talk to you.
And
Okay, so Missy did say that she was going to take the help. Do we just harass her? Ah, Jet, we don't have the stuff for it. Detention? No, that's going to. Oh, gosh, yeah, Petrova. No, what?
yeah, question with Thea again.
I mean,
That's actually surprisingly good chance of success.
well, her green is terrible.
Also true. Okay.
Okay, because, like,
Let me just say
we questioned her before, and she was all like, yeah, so what? I don't care. We would need to harass her, but we can't properly harass her right now.
you're absolutely certain you want nothing to do with that 21.
That's what I'm thinking, because, like,
Okay. All right. Here's the thing. I just think we should have said we weren't interested if that was the case.
yes. That's what I was thinking of saying. Then you're like, oh, we should at least see what it is. But, and then just seeing what it is pushed us into it. So I'm first with God.
I mean, you didn't say anything, so that's why I spoke up. So.
Okay, we can now persuade Kishima to just be friends with both of them. I don't care about my grades.
Okay. All right.
Okay, we can now persuade you to be friends with Gaudeep and Judith.
Yes. Now.
So, how do we help Petrova? I think it really is just an issue of harassing her or giving her detention. But detention likely won't work unless we get a special, like, red boosting
Yeah.
item. But harassing her could work. And then we still need more items for things.
Yeah.
Gosh, this was so much better back when we actually had like 5 people. Maybe we can all be friends. Agree that they can
Yay.
see other people and still be good friends. The council gains 5 karma.
Yeah.
5 skill points. Awesome. Rank star. Maybe I want to fail. Just think of that. This is bad. How do you help someone who wants to fail? On the weekend, you means okay. So stress is reduced. You come out of your room for lunch on Saturday. You find thighs standing in the hall nearby. Ah? Oh, hello.
Were you looking for me?
No, I just happened to be here. I'll be going.
Oh. Yeah. Ask her.
The what?
Possibly a fake.
Is that a club here? Are we supposed to be investigating them? I've never heard of any group called the Red Mask. Are they important?
They want to join them.
So why are you asking me? It's your business what you do. Whatever, I'm going to lunch. Ta! Okay, now we can save. The pharmacy is fine. You cannot visit Spy Class again until you use one of the times up on a task. Oh look, there's autosaves.
Wow, you really